Hello, this is John from Celeritas One coming to you today with the first video of a how-to series using the new PowerAtTarget app. Let's get started by opening PowerAtTarget from your mobile or tablet device. The home page is your power entry and rating calculator that all break down into three key areas. First, the navigation buttons include the hamburger button for accessing PowerAtTarget's frequently asked questions, about, contact, and terms and agreements pages. The Power Rating Graphs and Tables button is used for evaluating your cartridge power ratings at the muzzle. And the Power Rating Charts button for comparing your cartridge's power ratings against another at various ranges. The second area allows you to select and enter the cartridge specifications, the bullet's form factor, and erase and calculate buttons. Lastly, the bottom area displays the 7 different power ratings for this cartridge. Additional information about these power ratings can be found in the FAQs and with the Power Rating Graphs. Let's continue with this how-to video for comparing two handgun cartridges, the 9mm plus P versus the 40 Smith & Wesson. Using the Ammo button, find the cartridge you want to evaluate by gun type and bore size. Select 9mm Luger plus P and then click the OK button, which will display a picture of a 9mm cartridge and its name and bullet diameter, plus the average bullet weight and muzzle velocity as calculated from PowerAtTarget's extensive ammo database. You can find the cartridge specifications from either the side or back of the box of ammunition you purchased, or from the vendor's website. Now I'll enter this cartridge bullet weight and muzzle velocity. The only time you need to change the bullet diameter is if you are evaluating a custom cartridge or cartridge not yet available in PowerAtTarget's ammo database. Since this is a hollow point, I will select the hollow point unexpanded for its form factor. I could also evaluate it in its expanded form. I then click the Calculate button and view the 7 different power ratings available in PowerAtTarget. At this point in time, I could go directly to either the Power Rating Graphs or the Power Rating Charts. For this video, I'll start with the Power Rating Graphs that will also me to navigate to Power Rating Charts later. Upon entry, you are presented again with the Power Rating table, and all the Power Rating Graphs can be accessed by clicking on one of the tabs at the bottom or by swiping. For momentum, your cartridge is compared to 3 other popular cartridges using this user-friendly graph. Each Power Rating Graphs displays an explanation and recommendation for each power rating. Like momentum, your cartridge's energy power rating is compared to 3 other popular cartridges using this user-friendly graph. Here the power ratings table for 3 popular shooting associations and their divisions are displayed. Where cells in light green indicate qualifying divisions for your cartridge. Dark gray cells for non-qualifying divisions. And light gray cells for those divisions that do not apply. For the Hornady Index of Terminal Standards, or HITS, a graph depicts the performance of different cartridge and bullet combinations for various hunting situations and game sizes. If we were to use this load for a hunting, this graph is telling us to only use it for small game. Like momentum and velocity, the Taylor TKOF graph compares your cartridge to 3 other popular cartridges for its relative stopping power. For those who are concerned for self-defense, the Hatcher Relative Stopping Power, or RSP, depicts the odds for incapacitating a person with 1 shot. Here it is showing on the low end of the 50% range of incapacitating a person with 1 shot. Like HITS, the Thornily Stopping Power, or SP, depicts the stopping power to cleanly harvest game. If we were to use this load for a hunting, this graph is telling us to only use it for small game or varmints. Now that we have a good understanding of this cartridge's power ratings at the muzzle, let's discover its effectiveness downrange, where your target is located. From here I click on the Power Rating Charts button to navigate the ammo comparison page, where it displays the cartridge that I'm evaluating. I then enter the BC, or ballistic coefficient, for this bullet. Again, you can find the BC from either the side or back of the box of ammunition you purchased or from the vendor's website. Now I enter the BC. Next, select a comparison cartridge by gun type and bore size, which I will select the 40 Smith & Wesson, which I know is under the medium size bore. Finally, I click on the form factor link for the comparison cartridge. As I am evaluating hollow points, I select the same selection as before and then click OK. From here I click on the Power Rating Charts button again to navigate the Power Rating Charts. Now, let's take a look at PowerAtTarget's unique value proposition with its intuitive charts. First, the title shows we are looking at the momentum at range graph. Second, is the power rating of my cartridge from the muzzle to down range, which is 125 yards for handguns and 500 yards for rifles. Third, the upper and lower range of all similar cartridges from the muzzle to down range. And the selected comparison cartridge also from the muzzle to down range. In other graphs, we will show another dimension of information for you to evaluate your cartridge. Like the momentum chart, here I can compare your ammo's energy level down range against another select ammo. With the Hornady Index of Terminal Standards chart, I now see an additional PowerAtTarget's valuable features: the ability to see my selected ammo's effective range for making a clean game kill down range. In addition to your comparison cartridge, the Taylor knockout factor chart also allows you compare the knockout factor of similar handgun or rifle cartridges. Here I can see at 75 yards my selected cartridge drops to a 380 ACP power level. With the Hatcher relative stopping power chart, I can now evaluate my odds for a one-shot stop downrange. Here I can see around the 100 yards range, my odds from making a one-shot stop drops from 50% to 30%. If these odds are not satisfactory to you, you can consider a more powerful cartridge with more recoil to improve the odds. With the Thornily Stopping Power chart, I now see an additional PowerAtTarget's valuable features: the ability to see my selected ammo's effective range for making a clean game kill down range. Not that I'm advocating using this handgun cartridge for hunting. Here you can see how I can evaluate its effectiveness down range. This is the end of this how-to video. Subscribe to the PowerAtTarget YouTube channel for other how-to videos and demonstrations. Happy shooting!